Hey guys, we're here at Event Cinemas George Street for the premiere of Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. So Pete, what are you most excited to see?
Donnie Yen. I'm only here for Donnie Yen. I want to see him kick some ass, so I'm excited for a bit of that.
I'm really excited to see Vader. We haven't seen him since the original trilogy, and that's what I'm really hanging out for. Guys, stick around. We're going to go watch the film, and then we're going to tell you what we thought. We've just come out of Rogue One. What did you think of the film?
Yeah, it's really fantastic. It sort of ties the whole thing together from the original films.
It was great. So much fun. Yeah, it was exactly what I was expecting.
It was absolutely fantastic.
I was with a friend and we were blown away. Every 2 minutes there was something unexpected and everything just kind of fell into place at the end of it.
Okay, we've just come out of Rogue One at Event Cinemas George Street. Holy crap, that was intense.
Man.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. I wasn't expecting that though. That's not what I thought that movie was going to be.
No, actually neither did I. It sort of looked really mellow from the trailers and a little bit chilled, kind of just, story building.
Yep.
But holy crap, finally when it kicked in at the end with the huge battle, God, it was so cool. It was so cool.
I don't want to say too much. I don't want to spoil anything
we're going to
for
try
you
not
guys.
to spoil it, yeah.
Go see it, but you do get to see a very dirty side of the Rebel Empire, which I did not expect, and that gave a bit of a different light on them.
I think
rather
so.
than that clean good versus evil battle.
Yeah, definitely. There was a lot of turmoil in what the rebels actually are having to go through to fight the Empire. So there's a different perspective.
Yep.
And I think it's something that was actually really valuable for people that are fans of the franchise.
Definitely.
It built up the story for the original trilogy, so now people can go back and, find out what it was all about.
I'm just going to go back and watch it anyway regardless.
Yeah, true.
Got me in the mood for more Star Wars.
Oh my God, Vader. Vader was so cool. Oh my God, I was excited to see him again.
Donnie Yen.
Yeah.
Donnie Yen.
Donnie Yen.
Just go watch it for Donnie Yen.
Dude, he was so cool.
It was very cool.
Yeah, I
very
loved it.
cool.
Yeah. Now, another special part of this film were the special effects. Do you think it hindered the film or it added more value to the film? In terms of, the people and...
It's hard. I don't want to give any spoilers.
Yeah.
All of them were good except for one. When you see that one, it's going to be very obvious.
Okay, yeah.
Worked well the story-wise as
Yeah.
far as being authentic and looking real. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it came off a little cheesy. I can still see why they did it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, it still had a lot of, the original score as well. We recognised the Imperial March when Darth Vader appeared and stuff like that.
You can't have any other music around him except for that.
Did anything feel, fresher to you, or was it all sort of it still felt within universe?
It definitely still felt within the universe. They had, a few additional spacecrafts that we had never seen before.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool little monsters and creatures and just different races. But that always seems to be a thing with every Star Wars reboot, remake, new series. There's always a new creature or something in there. I love the monsters, so I can't complain about that.
Cool, yeah. Parallels to Episode 7 and the original series, do you think it compares? Is it on the same level?
No, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
7 blew me away because it did something good for Star Wars since the original. I wasn't a fan of the first 3, well, not the original 3, but
The prequel
the prequels.
trilogy,
Yeah, except for Darth Maul, that whole thing was terrible. So next to 7, it's probably not as good, but it did come only a year after 7.
True.
So 7's still pretty fresh.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, I think 7 was I don't know, it was Star Wars Reborn. We had
Yes, definitely.
the original trilogy was fantastic on its own. Then we had the prequels, which everybody dismisses. And then we came back stronger, came back 5 million times
It almost
more
made
intense.
the last 3 George Lucas do seem alright,
Oh,
just so they could remake them with 7.
Exactly. Yeah, I think it really put the prequel trilogy to shame and sort of said, look guys, this is what we can actually do with Star Wars.
Yep.
But in terms of Rogue One, it did kind of feel like a supplemental film to me.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I think everybody's heard the rumor that there was no text scroll at the start.
I didn't realise that until just
Ah,
then.
okay,
There you
yeah.
go.
See, I'd heard that before we came in to see the movie, and I think it just sort of, pushes it to the side a little bit and says, it's not within keeping of the story that we're telling over like the full movies,
Yep.
but it's still, you know,
Just a nice little
part of it.
side story.
Yeah, I think a really strong moment for the last two Star Wars films, these recent ones that we've had, has been female leadership roles. We've gone through the whole original trilogy with Leia, and nobody ever made
and
a
only Leia, pretty much.
yeah.
There was
But
literally no other female character in the
Nobody
original
ever
Star Wars.
passed a second glance at Leia and questioned her whatsoever.
Yeah.
Now we have Rey, now we have Jin, and they're both like strong women
Badass, man.
that know what they're doing and know what they want. Like, do you think this is something that other films could take away?
Oh, dude, totally.
Yeah.
Totally. I don't think every other series needs to go remake it to do it. Like
No.
Ghostbusters, it's definitely something that can be done.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's sort of no female protagonist in these films is questioned for their gender.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
Not at all.
it never seems to really play a role in these films, and I think that's a really refreshing perspective.
It's that fight, good versus evil, man.
Yeah. Now there was another moment. We're not going to spoil too much, but the ending was sort of a little bit bittersweet. Did you feel that?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very hard to end that movie, but I don't think they could have
Yeah.
done it any other way than how they
No,
did
I
do it.
feel like I sort of kind of felt it coming as well. I mean, we know the story. We kind of guessed what was going to happen, but still, I didn't want it to happen.
I had man tears.
This is Rogue One.
So that's what we thought of the film. It was fantastic in our opinions. Why don't you tell us what you think? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment in the section below.